Hey guys, and welcome to the Fandom Toy Box presented by AnimeSecrets.org. I am your host, Nathan Nassau, and last time I reviewed for you guys the 7 figures from Power Rangers SPD. Well, I'm not quite done with SPD. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 5 A-Squad Rangers. And I'm not going to review them individually since they're all pretty similar. I'm just going to take a look at the 5 of them really quick in this. So to kind of give a rundown, first we have A-Squad Blue, who was released in December of 2020. Like I said in the previous video, he was released in a 2-pack with Sky. And then A-Squad Green was released in December of 2021. He's a Best Buy exclusive. A-Squad Pink was also released in December of 2021. She is a GameStop exclusive. And both Yellow and Red were both released in November and October of 2021, respectively. And they're online retailers, so I guess you can only get them on Hasbro Pulse or Amazon. I'm not sure. Like, I got Yellow at a Ranger Stop and Pop 2022, so I guess. But the point is, none of these were released in waves. Now, none of these guys came with a human head, or in Blue's case, a civilian form head, since if you've watched the show, he's an alien, not a human. So they only came, they came, of course, with their blasters, and they each have these, lightning effects that I have on display right here. I think someone's made some 3D prints of the civilian mode heads. I did see one who made a civilian head form for Blue, the walrus-looking alien character. I'm not sure who did it. He's someone who regularly appears at Ranger Stop and Pop, though, so that's pretty cool. But as far as these figures are concerned, they are all pretty show accurate. They, of course, they have a lot of detailing. Like, hold on, let me see if I'll actually prop Blue up a little bit more, just so you can get it, because most of the details apply to all of these. Let me adjust the focus right here. There you go. We have the detailing on the armor, the certain coloring, so it's blue here, and it's going to be the colors for the respective ones. Pretty good detailing. The armor isn't officially part of it, so it does kind of move a little bit, kind of like with Tommy's Green Ranger shield that I showed you in the Mighty Morphin videos. So that's pretty cool. There are some major problems with a couple of these figures, though. So one of the biggest problems that I have with the male figures, so this applies to Blue, Yellow, and Green, is that I'm going to adjust the focus right here. The hands that they have here that for their right fists, as you can see here, it's just one whole open hand, and the trigger finger is not separate from the rest of the hand. So getting these things to grip their blasters is a very massive pain in the butt. Like, it's really difficult to get them all to grab it. I'm able to do it, and I'm kind of willing to cut some slack for Blue since he was the very first one to be released, but for Green and Yellow, there's just no excuse for that, because, these were both released like a year after this guy was released, and everybody, I'm pretty sure, complained about it, and I'm sure I'm not the only guy who did that, so that is a massive flaw. I'm guessing, though, the way that they made these figures is just that, they literally took the exact same figure, except, they did a little, they just kind of changed the paint a little bit on the blasters and the armor, and then they just released it, so I guess they were just too lazy to make a new fist with, an open trigger finger like this, so that really sucks. So the male figures, they're not really all that, they got issues. I will give them credit, though, that they do get I'm going to try to show this off as best I can. Let me adjust the focus here. I will give them credit though. Remember that these helmets are basically the exact same helmets as the In-Space Rangers, except, you know, little bit of things. They do get the details on the visors correct right here. You know, like yellow has this hexagonal looking one, and then like blue right here, you know, like a rectangular one, except the upper ones are shorter than the longer ones. And you know, green has an octagonal one. Remember, this is the Black Ranger's helmet, even repainted green. So that's pretty great. And it's also the same for the Red Ranger. You know, we're going to move on to the female figures now. Here, the Red Ranger, they got the right details on the helmet, and thankfully for both female figures, they do come with a separate trigger finger, as you can see. So getting these, getting the girls to hold their blasters, not as big of a pain. So with that said, I can safely say that Red is probably the best figure here, since I don't really have much problems with her. So Pink must be great, right? Not exactly. Unfortunately, Pink comes with a very glaring problem. Look at these. Look at this visor here. It's pretty much the exact same as Red. You know, with like, hold on. Let me try to show these two things back to back. So we have Pink right there. I'm gonna get Red. You know, we have Red right here. Yeah, see, the sides of the visors are exactly the same. And this, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, is not how the Pink Ranger's visor is supposed to be. And to give you a comparison, I have my Pink Space Ranger figure right here. I'm going to show this up close. I already went over this in my In-Space review, but I think you'll see, as you can see, the Pink Ranger's visor is supposed to be completely round right here. So this is what the visor is supposed to look like versus what we actually got. This is, whoops, sorry, camera kind of jittered a little bit. That's kind of lazy, and yeah, so I will say that I do appreciate them giving us the A Squad Rangers, just because, you know, it's kind of cool to get another it's kind of cool to get another full team of hold on, I'm trying to get these guys to stand up here. It's kind of cool to get another full team of Evo Power Rangers, since the only other team of Evo Rangers we have is the Psycho Rangers. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Hasbro was incredibly lazy with this series, just with you know, having them you know, like I said, I mean, I really get the feeling that, you know, for the male figures, well, pretty much for all these figures actually, like they pretty much just took the same figure, applied different coats of paint to it. Maybe they made some minor detailing changing on the helmets, except for when they were repainting, you know, the pink and red. In that case, they were just completely lazy. So, yeah, there's, I don't know. This is the first collection of Lightning collection figures that I'm gonna say that I'm kind of disappointed by. I'm glad to have them, since, you know, I'm a big fan of SPD, and you know, I'm just kind of glad to have all 5 of them. And I kind of had to have all 5 of them because, you know, once I got blue, I was forced to get blue with Sky. I kind of had to have all 5 of these, since, you know, I'm just one of those guys where once I start a team, I got to complete it. So, which kind of makes me mad that the only way to get Sky was to also get A Squad Blue, but it's Hasbro. What are you going to do? So, I will say that Red is a pretty good figure, you know, show accurate, you know, pretty easy for her to hold her blaster. But every single other figure, they have their flaws. You know, like I said, all 3 of the male figures, it's a pain to try and get them to hold their blaster, and it is very distracting seeing the Pink Ranger's visor pretty much be the Red Ranger's helmet. So, yeah. Overall, I'd give this whole set a 6 out of 10. It's cool to have them. They're pretty accurate to the show, but boy, do they come with a lot of flaws. So, there we have it. Next time, I will be doing a review on my Power Rangers Lost Galaxy figures. I'm actually gonna have a little bit of a surprise for you guys in that video. What is that surprise? Well, you're gonna have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. Please check the rest of the Fandom Toy Box stuff. You know, check out Frankie's stuff and everything. And I will see you guys next time when I take a look at the Lost Galaxy figures. But until that time, I will see you guys later. You guys stay safe. We love you, and may the power protect you.